Hello, YouTube, it's your boy, the Crazy Trader, and I'm here again with your favorite stock review. Like I always say, scared money don't make no money, and you always got to risk it to get the biscuit. What are we looking at? We're looking at Robinhood Ventures Fund. I've done videos about this fund, and I mean, you guys keep telling me to make videos about it. I love this fund so much. Go watch my past videos and I've done videos about it. So today, what I really want to talk about is the stake that they took in OpenAI. Okay. So this fund is actually meant for retail traders to be able to invest in the private sector. It used to be a time where, as a retail trader, you can invest in the private. You don't have the money to invest in the private sector. They needed people who had long pockets, who were billionaires, to be able to take the risks, the shocks of the way the private markets will treat them. Some private markets will go bankrupt and go to zero. Can you take the shocks? No, as a retail trader. So to protect you, the SEC did what? Decided to let you out and not, close the gate on you and not allow you to invest in the private market. Now you can do that through RVI. And I can go on and on about this fund, but that is not what I want to do. I want to talk about the stake that it took in OpenAI, right? So this fund has invested in 10 companies so far. I've spoken about most of them. You can go back to my old videos and you can see them. I've spoken about most of the companies that they're taking a stake in. Before I go, for full transparency, before I go on, I'll show you I have a stake in this, okay? It's not that much. 4% of my portfolio. You can see that over here. 4%, a little. That's 4.6%. I'll say 5% of my portfolio, right? I keep buying every day. I keep buying because I love it. I am a retail carrying investment of $20 every day. I keep buying little by little. I have 167 shares. I I think I bought 150 on the IPO day. That's what I did. And then I've been DCA, dollar cost average every day. That's what I'm doing. And so far, look at the returns, 24%. This thing IPO'd in March. That was last month. I've already made 24%. I can sell, take my money, and move and keep pushing and move on. But why am I not doing it? I want some of these companies that they are invested in to go public and see how they react. I want OpenAI to go public. I want 11 Lab to go public. I want Stripe to go public. I want a lot of these companies to go public because I think these companies will do really good. Are some of them overvalued? Yes, but all we need is one great company, and then we can recoup all the money, and we can make one great company goes public, and then it will give you 10 times the returns of what all the companies went bankrupt for. Okay, so let's go through real quick. Before I head, I want to read this. Number of holdings 10. It's a US technology. Inception date March 6th. So this thing is not even 2 months yet, and it's already brought 24%. You can't beat that. Okay, they tried to get $1 billion. They didn't. They got, I think, 700 and something $1 million. 23% is in Databricks. 14% is in Revolut, Macor. Dude, I've done all this. This is not what I want to talk about. So I wanted to show you this. So there's cash and cash equivalent positions, which is the position value is 69 million. I want to say $70 million. That is what cash they have as of now. $70 million. Let's go. No, no, let's go to some of the companies the new companies, the new investment that they did. 11 Labs, I think I've spoken about it. Stripe, I've spoken about it. And now OpenAI, they put money in OpenAI. And I think that is what made it kind of skyrocket from the 25 all the way to 30 something before. It's kind of dropping down a little bit now. But let's go. I want to read you something real quick. I don't want this video to be too long because sometimes the videos are too long and then your attention span is gone. Retail traders can now get long OpenAI as Robinhood's venture fund takes a stake. So, what is the story? Robinhood's venture fund (RVI) has taken a stake in OpenAI. That means they've just invested in OpenAI. Okay, this third series, which is Series C that OpenAI did, Robinhood invested $75 million. I'll read the bullet points. Robinhood's proprietary investment vehicle for retail investors has taken $75 million stake in privately held OpenAI. So, like I said, private company is private. You can't on a regular day get access to it, but because of the RVI fund, you can get access to it now. The move highlights the surge in retail investors' appetite for exposure to leading AI companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, and XAI. You know what I want them to do with the rest of the money that they have sitting now? Put it in Anthropic. Put that money in Anthropic tomorrow. Okay, that's what I want them to do. The investment follows a high-profile spat between the two companies, in which OpenAI last summer pushed back on Robinhood's plan to offer tokenized equity. You remember the CEO Vlad went into Europe and they had a whole conference and said they were going to tokenize the stocks for the European market of OpenAI and then SpaceX. And OpenAI just pushed back. They were like, nope, it's not going to happen. But now I think Vlad realized that, okay, yeah, maybe it's not going to happen. You can't just tokenize. Maybe you can, but you can't just tokenize private, equity and put it and give it to the public. So he's going the right way, which is creating the RVI fund and then using the money and investing it into OpenAI. It's great, great strategy. And guess what? It's all for the retail investors. That is why I love Robinhood so much, because everything that they do is almost geared to the retail investors like you and me. It's not geared to the people who have 100, 200, $300 million. But now, a lot of people are finding the benefits on Robinhood. So most of the guys who have 100 million, 200 million are actually moving to Robinhood. So that's why I like Robinhood so much, and I think they're going to do really great. They're not. I think they're already doing great. So let me just read it, one or two paragraphs and let you go. Robinhood's proprietary investment vehicle for retail investors has taken a small stake in privately held OpenAI, the trading company announced Wednesday. The Robinhood Ventures Fund (RVI), which provides investors with exposure to several private tech companies, invested $75 million in the artificial intelligence giant. The fund went public and began trading on the New York Stock Exchange this March. Remember, March 6th, that is when they went public. March 6th. From March 6th to now, which is, we are in what? We are in, I think, April 28th, right? It's not even been 2 months. You have a return of 24% on this fund, and none of the companies have gone public yet. So it's up to you. You can be sitting on the fence, or you can be jumping on a juggernaut. Okay, and they've spread the risk so nicely to the point where if one company fails, one company can be big. There's 10 companies that they've invested in. All we need is one company to go crazy, two companies to go crazy. I think companies like Stripe, Air Wallets, OpenAI. There's one more. There's one more. I don't want to go back down there to go and check it out. And Mecor will do pretty good. I personally think all this four can do pretty good. Some of them I want to see I say they will do good, but some of them are overvalued. But I don't, I don't care. That's my own personal valuation. I'm not an expert, so definitely my overvaluation is not even very legit. They can be overvalued, but that's my personal, opinion. Anyways, as you know, this is just for entertainment and informational purposes only. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a professional, so don't take my word for it. And I want to leave you with stay safe and be safe. Peace.